Good morning. So I'm guided to use these decks again, the 3 decks. So the moon, the star, the sun deck, tarot decks for you to choose from. I am going to be using another deck, I think, during the reading. That is quite fun. It's a new one as well. And it's this deck. But I think I'm going to be using it for all 3 readings. So it's quite pretty. It's rose gold cards, I guess. Pink or rose gold, whatever you want to call that color. So I'm going to keep that off to the side here. I think it'll be some clarifying cards will come from that one, perhaps. I don't know at all. I don't have a clue at all what this reading is about. But we're going to get started and see where it takes us. Here we go. All right, if you haven't picked your deck yet, you can pause the video and do so. But I'm going to get started with the first group, which is the moon deck. All right, so group number 1. Let's see what is the message for group number 1 today. All right. Okay. You're having some challenging, or maybe you've been having some challenging conversations, but that's ending because this is in reverse. And this is speaking of overcoming some challenges. So, and I just saw 212. They want me to look that one up. Okay, 212. Let's see what 212 says here. Hold on. This is an important time for you to reflect on who you are and who you want to bring to your relationships and ultimately the world. Yes. Okay. That makes sense. So, yeah, you've probably had some challenging conversations, some fiery conversations, some, fiery debates with people in the past. And this card in particular says you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run, right? It's that song by Kenny Rogers. It reminds me of all the time. So it's just saying, this is saying, you don't have to convince everybody of your opinion, of your point of view, of your anything, So, sometimes we want everybody to understand what our point of view is, what our opinion is, etc., etc. And, we get into these difficult conversations with people. I was watching a video and it was a Reiki master. I cannot remember his name, but he's quite popular and etc. And there was an interview with him and I loved one of the things that he had to say because the interviewer was asking him questions like, what about this and what about that and, whatever. And one of his responses to her question, which was a leading question as interviewers do, is he said, I do not need anyone to change for me to be happy. And I thought that's so beautiful, right? So what he was saying, he said he doesn't need anyone to convince anyone that Reiki is real. He doesn't need to convince anyone that his, perspective of the world and how things work and whatever is the right way. He doesn't need anyone to change their opinion or their way or their personality or who they are for himself to be happy. And that was a really, really great message. And that's what this message is here. This is what the message is here, okay? And that's why we got the 212. And it says, it's time to reflect on who you are and who you want to bring to your relationships and ultimately the world. Like, do you need to convince everybody that you're right? That you know what's best, all that kind of stuff? Or do you just want to love everybody and, be loved by everybody? And I'm not saying that you need to, like, what is it? Put up to play along to get along. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, what is truly what you want. It's not about pleasing others. It's not about that. It's about, who are you and what do you want to bring into your life? And, most people would say, I'm a loving person. I'm a kind person. Most people. Some people might not. But, most people at the core believe themselves to be a loving and kind person. And they want to be that person. And they want to show up as that person in their relationships and in the world. So, most people don't want to be a judgmental person or an unkind person or etc. So that's what this message is saying. Who do you want to be in your relationships, in the world? Who are you and who do you want to show up as in your relationships and in the world? And, you really don't need to convince anyone of anything or anyone to change anything for you to be the person you want to be that makes you happy being that person. All right? I hope that makes sense. Let's see what else they want to say. They want me to use the other deck. Okay. Here we go. The Hierophant. Yes, okay. So the Hierophant is typically a spiritual leader, right? And people look at the Hierophant as a wise, knowledgeable, experienced person who knows, has the secrets to the universe and knows so much and, is a spiritual leader. So you might see yourself as this person. I just saw 707, so we want to look that one up. You might see yourself as this person. And that's great. 707. God is surrounding you with angels and guardians of magic so that you can step into your power to create and experience the life that you deserve. There you go. So who do you want to be? Who are you? Who do you want to be in your relationships and in the world? Who do you want to show up as? What life do you want to create, right? And then the other 707 in here says, God has heard your prayers and wants you to know that the miracles you need to be in alignment with your highest goodness and truth are coming your way now. Enjoy the magic. So I believe what this is saying is when you realize this, you don't have to convince anybody of your way, your opinion, your way. You don't have to change anybody to be happy. You will step into this role, the spiritual leader that you are, 808 now, okay? And create the life that you want and etc., right? So being a spiritual leader doesn't mean telling people and convincing people of anything. It means having the wisdom and understanding to know that you don't need to convince anyone of anything and you don't need to change anyone to be happy, right? 808, trust that God is helping you align with the divine plan, which will take your intentions into consideration as well as what is best for you, your soul's expansion. Okay, and then 808, the other one in this book. You are in a position of strength. Trust that all is in order and remain focused on your truth. Yeah, so you can remain focused on your truth, but you don't have to be trying to convince anyone of your truth, right? All right, now let's see. What's next? People can come. The leader just leads. So you walk the path that you choose to walk. And if others want to walk that path, they will follow you on that path and they will see you walking that path and they'll be like, that looks like a good path. That person looks happy. That person looks fulfilled. That person looks like they know what's going on and what they're doing. And they might start following you. That's how you lead. It's not by barking orders at people or telling them, what they should be doing and what they shouldn't be doing and trying to impose your will over others. That's not how you lead. You lead by just walking forward on your path. Okay. All right, here we go. There we go. One more. Yes, there we go. Okay, so what this is saying is this is the Eight of Swords in reverse. So it's saying, you're not oppressed by anybody else's will. You're not a victim of anybody else's opinions, ways of doing things, whatever. Put that thought aside, okay? Free yourself from those thoughts is how it's coming. Free yourself from those thoughts. You are not oppressed by anybody, and you don't get to oppress anybody, okay? This is the Justice card here as well. But they wanted to show me the Eight of Swords in reverse because they want that message. So free yourself from thinking, people can think what they want. They can be who they want. They can opine what they want. It doesn't have to imprison you, okay? It doesn't have to imprison you. It doesn't have to, you don't have to put yourself in a prison as a result of it, is what I'm hearing, right? So, and then the Justice card says you reap what you sow. And what we have here with that card is the Queen of Cups, which is the unconditional, loving, compassionate, divine mother, feminine energy, and the Empress, which is the fertile, creative, powerful creator energy, right? So you reap what you sow. So focus on being your true self, which is this loving, compassionate creator that you are, and focus on planting seeds of love and compassion for yourself and for others. Okay, plant those seeds and nurture those seeds and give birth to those creations. Okay, is what this is saying here. And that's how you lead. You do you. And if that's what you want to be, if you want to be this loving, compassionate person, that's who you truly are, and that's how you want to show up in the world and show up in your relationships. Don't worry about what the other person is doing. Just be you, do you, and see what comes from that. Lead and see if others follow. And if they don't follow, well, then you don't have to worry about them because they're not going to be around. Okay, so I know that might sound scary if you're attached to the people you're trying to get to follow you, but we have to release attachment to all experience and outcome when we choose to be the leader that we are meant to be. 1313. Let's see what that is about. 1313. To teach is to learn. There are many important lessons in your current situation. Make note of whatever you heal, for you will teach others to do it too. There you go. All right. Are there number combinations in the deck? In these, yes, there are. Okay, so this is 525. 525 is the first one they're showing me. Let's look at that. 525. The energy of wellness, miracles, and hope is surrounding you, your loved ones, and your relationships at this time. Embrace all that is meaningful to you. Yes. And then we have over here 812. 812. Okay. The lesson you are experiencing at this time is because a relationship or a wound connected to a relationship has not yet been dealt with. To avoid unnecessary challenges, it's important to connect with this before moving forward. Okay, so some of you might be experiencing, as I said, some sort of relationship challenges and having these fiery conversations or these types of conversations. So there's a reason for this. You're learning something, you're meant to learn something. There's a wound or in the relationship and or a relationship wound from the past that's coming up that wants to be healed. And so take note of what you're learning as you go through this, because you're going to learn it and then you're going to teach it to others. And I think it has something to do with choosing to release attachment to wanting others to change in order for you to be happy. Okay? I think that's what you're learning. Okay? So, is there anything else you want me to see, do, know, hear for this group? I heard to get some of these cards. They're liking these cards these days. And let's see what they want to say with these cards. Here we go. Dealings or relationship with an older man. So for some of you, this is dealings or relationship with an older man. This could be your father. This could be your grandfather. This could be an uncle. This could be a husband. This could be a boyfriend. This could be an older brother. This could be a friend. It could be literally, a multitude of people. And the wound could have been related to this relationship. So it could be a wound, it could be a father issues that you might have, I just saw 1616. Let's get some more perspective from 1616 on what they're trying to say here. Take time to find balance in your life. You are being encouraged to slow down and consider your intentions carefully before proceeding further. Okay, so it's about finding balance in your life. So there could be, it could be that you have been conditioned, to focus on, by the relationship with your father. Perhaps you've been conditioned to focus on others, to serve them in some sort of way, and that's taking you out of balance in your life. That's just one thing that's coming up. There could be a multitude of things. You probably know what the things are when you see this more than I do, right? So, but that's a hint about this wound, where it's coming from, okay? And then, okay, and over here, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. So, yes, increase your efforts of planting the seeds of compassion, okay? Love and compassion. Plant more of those seeds to achieve your goal, okay? Plant more of those seeds. That's what I'm hearing, to achieve your goal, okay? That's their advice. So what else do you want to say to this group, if anything, before I let you go? There's another number they want me to see in here. So we saw 525. We saw the 812. Oh, wait, they want me to go in the reverse. So this is 525 twice, by the way. So let's read that one again. The energy of wellness, miracles, and hope is surrounding you, your loved ones, and your relationships at this time. Embrace all that is meaningful to you. So there is hope, okay? So don't lose hope, all right? And then the what is it? 218. If we go reverse there, 218. You're being encouraged to take a leap of faith and trust what lights you up. Yes, okay. So trust what lights you up, and I would guess what lights you up is being kind and being compassionate and being loving and being the loving self that you are. And that's why we have this pink card right here in the middle. This is pink is unconditional love, right? And now unconditional love doesn't mean boundary-less love. You can still have boundaries, healthy boundaries, but it's love that when we say unconditional, it's truly without conditions. And that's the thing. You don't need them to change for you to be happy, for you to love yourself, for you to feel good about yourself, for you to step into your power, etc. You don't need anybody else to change, or you don't have any conditions for them, for you to be you, right? So unconditional love means you can love yourself regardless of whatever is going on around you. You don't need anybody else to change. There's no conditions on your love for yourself. That's how they want me to say it right now. All right, that is the message. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye-bye for now. All right. Let's see what group number 2, what they want to say to you today. What is the message for group number 2? Okay. Okay. Very cool. All right, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Hermit card and the Four of Pentacles. So this tells me that you need to go within, to really go within and seek the answers within yourself that are going to bring fulfillment in the material world, okay? And stability and security in the material world. So they're advising you to go within to find that, okay? It's very clear. Now let's see what else they want to say. Sorry, we just want one card, so we'll keep going. So what are these cards? It is. We're going to put them like this, and we're going to find out which card it is. Is it this card? No. Is it this card? Yes, it's the middle card. So these two were stuck on the end, which is fine. That happens sometimes. What is the card? The Page of Swords. Interesting. The Page of Swords. Okay. Since we're using this specific deck, they want me to use... They want me to look at what this specific deck says about the Page of Swords. Okay, so I'm going to go there, see what this specific deck says about the Page of Swords. Okay, here we go. So it says, the page resembles someone who is full of energy and ideas, eager to share. It suggests a new form of communication. Okay. So what that says to me is that when you go within, you're going to go within. There is wisdom, there is something within you, some ideas, some thoughts, something that needs to be expressed, that needs to come out. So maybe you need to journal, maybe you need to write, and express those thoughts and ideas and whatever it is that's within you, because that's how you're going to find fulfillment and stability and security in the material world. Okay, so they're encouraging you to express whatever you find when you go within. Okay, which is really interesting. What else do they want to say to this group? Looking for 2 cards here. Okay, there's one. Look at that. Yep. And this guy. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So, when you do this, when you go within and you express what you find, you will have fulfillment in the material world and stability and security in the material world, because you will bring yourself new opportunities in this material world. And this is the World card. As you open yourself up to the world opens itself up to you in a wonderful, wonderful way. So this will open up your world. And we have the King of Wands and the Magician card. So it's going to open up your world in a magical way. First of all, with the Magician here. And this is the Master Manifester. it's master creator manifestation energy here in the natural world. So yeah, it's going to be magical and miraculous. Okay, this will be magical and miraculous when you do this. So they're advising you to do this. They want me to look up some of the numbers here. We have 94. Well, first we have 25, 25. They're showing me on the clock, so let's look at that. 25 times 2. Your angels want you to trust that all of your hard work and your commitment will pay off. Soon you will enjoy the fruits of your labor. All right? And then 94, they want to show me 94. Your angels' messages are coming through your intuition at this time. Trust what you feel. Okay? Trust what you feel. And then they're showing me the 113. 113. Master saints and higher being teachers are with you now, helping you move forward in faith on your journey. Okay. And then we have the 11 right here in the middle. Let's see. 11. You are in a state of expansion and getting to know your true self better than ever. Know you were born to shine. All right. True. So, what else do you want me to know? See in this deck, or in this reading, I mean. Sorry. What else do you want me to know, see, feel, hear, understand? They want me to talk about the going within because, it sounds so easy, right? Go within. What does that mean? What does that look like? What does that mean? For some of you, I think it's journaling, writing, just sitting quiet and writing whatever comes to mind, right? Which sounds easier than it is, I know, for many of us. And, yeah. So, interesting. So caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So, yes, this miraculous change is coming. The caterpillar, what they're saying, so the caterpillar goes into a cocoon, right? So that's almost like that. And look at, this guy, he's in a cocoon. So the advice is sort of to, go into a cocoon, honestly. Like, to shield yourself from outside influences, I guess, so that you have time to grow and develop within that cocoon and transform, right? It's transformative. So the going within is the suggestion. What they're saying there is, they want you to really, maybe, I don't know, just take some time, somehow find some time for yourself to shield yourself from outside influences so that you can really get in touch with your true self and really listen to your heart and your soul and your true self and your what's the word they're looking for? Uninfluenced thoughts and ideas. They're not influenced by the day-to-day external world. Okay? So they're saying, go into this cocoon state for a bit, okay? And over here, this wants to go over here. This is how you're going to open yourself up to this new form of communication that's going to open doors for you and create miracles for you. As that happens, they're saying beware of greed. As you have all these opportunities and I see that your material world success is going to increase. They want you to beware of greed, okay? So they just want you to know that, because if we start to become greedy, we start to pursue things outside of ourselves instead of being focused on our internal world, right? So that's why they're saying beware of greed, because everything comes from within you, from focusing on your internal world. What you create in your internal world and what you uncover in your internal world is what will be reflected to you in your external world. So if you start seeking things in your external world to make you happy, you know, that's when things start to fall apart. Okay, so they're just giving you a bit of some advice and some guidance. Okay, is there anything else you want me to tell this group? Know, see, feel, hear, understand about this group? One more card from here, a different part of that deck. Okay, so these cards you want me to take from here. Okay. This is the card? Yeah. Look at that. Angels, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So this is, I think you had a message saying, you know, your angels are talking to you or something, right? Didn't you have that message? What was it the 25-25? I think it was the 25-25. Let me go back and see. Yes, your angels want you to trust that all your hard work and commitment will pay off. Soon you will enjoy the fruits of your labor. But there was something about trusting how you feel. Maybe it was the 94. Let me go to that. We're going to review until we find it. Yes, it was the 94. Your angels' messages are coming through your intuition at this time. Trust what you feel. That's why it's so important to go within, right? And they're just affirming. This is your angels talking to you. They're giving you this spiritual guidance. This is, you know, and they're protecting you from harm. So don't worry about, you know, they're giving you some guidance to protect you from harm, not to instill fear in you, okay? Or guilt or any of those feelings. They're giving you spiritual guidance is what they're saying. So that is what they want you to know. And this is a message from your angels. They want you to know that too. All right? That is your message. You guys go have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye-bye for now. All right, my third group. Let's see what guidance comes for you today. Whoa, okay. Great start. We're off to a great start. Okay, we want one more card to go with that one. Whoa, okay. Well, you're off to a fantastic start. So the first thing they want to say is you have completed a transformation of some sort. With the 9 of Wands here, you've completed a transformation. And the Sun card says, you know, you have achieved a place where the sun is shining, your light is shining bright, you're basking in the sun, you have stability, clarity, and all kinds of good things happening, and you know, for you. And then we have the 3 of Cups, which is, you know, joy, 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 joy. Okay, so they really want you to know that things are good, right? Now we're going to get one of these cards. Okay, it's one of these 3 cards. We only want one, so we're going to use the pendulum to get the card. Is it this card? Yes, okay. Not that one, not that one. Just want to be sure. So it's the first card here. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Things are going great for you. I don't know if you know how amazing things are right now for you, but look at this. This is the 10 of Cups. This is another joy, 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 joy card. Wow. Okay. Now, if you're not experiencing this joy yet, it is coming. Yeah, look at this. It's coming because you've completed this transformation. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love this card. Some people think it's scary, but I love this card. So you've completed a transformation and it's going to bring you so much joy. And look over here. You are taking your place as the high priestess that you are. And you are going to experience recognition, public recognition maybe even, and dramatic change as a result. Okay? This is very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so yeah. This is amazing. Amazing things are on the horizon for you, if not already coming your way. All right? all because of this transformation. So now we're going to look at some numbers. So they want me to look at the 93. All right, 93. Your higher self requires you to extend your meditation time in order to upgrade your energy system. Okay, so to complete this transformation, if you haven't completed it yet, and if you're like, I want what I'm seeing here, they're advising you to extend your meditation time. So meditate more, okay, to upgrade your energy system. All right, so that's very direct guidance. Now they're showing me the 931 with that 10 there. So 931 is saying, angel wisdom is encouraging you to turn your forgiving heart to yourself. Take time to let go of any grudges or grievances you may be holding onto against yourself and experience elevation and connectedness. Okay, so meditate and forgive yourself. Meditate more and forgive yourself, okay, is the direct guidance for how to get to this place, okay? And then now they're showing me the 2-6. It's important for you to be in the company of people who lift your spirit. Step back from anyone who is making you feel small. Okay, so very direct guidance. And then they're showing me the 1-2-6. Because you want to be the high priestess that you are, so you don't want anyone to make you feel small. Okay? And then 1-2-6. When you are facing a roadblock or something is going wrong, quote unquote, trust that God has a better plan for you. That's why we have this card here. So the Tower card, sometimes things go wrong, quote unquote, right? And things fall apart. Well, it's because something better is to come. So sometimes if we hold on to something too long that is no longer serving us, the universe will take over and tear that down, tear it from your hands. And sometimes it's very unpleasant and you don't like it. And that's why people fear this card sometimes. But really, it's just the universe saying, let this go. There's something better for you to come, okay? So they really want you to understand that. Now, there's one part of the card that we have not read yet, which is the Two of Pentacles. That's there with the High Priestess. So the Two of Pentacles, and they want me to, there's a specific meaning they want me to look at here. So the Two of Pentacles says juggling, okay, multitasking. And she's juggling, multitasking. So there's going to be a lot going on for you, okay? There's going to be a lot going on for you. So, so that's why some things you might need to let go of some things that are not serving you any longer, right? And if you don't let go of them, they'll just kind of fall. Those balls will drop. They'll fall. You'll let, and you'll feel like maybe you should be holding on to all the balls and juggling all the balls, but some balls are going to drop, and let them drop. That's the message here, okay? It's okay for some of the balls to drop. They're meant to. All right, now let's see what they want to say with these cards. So, bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. Okay, we're going to put that there. This one? No, not that one. It's going to drop out. There we go. Stepping into a new experience. Very cool. Next one. I've never seen that card actually before. It's like a leg up, right? Okay. We'll address this card is interesting. So this is waiting for news, package, or letter. So this bird perch, this says you are poised for this transformation. If you haven't started this transformation, you are poised for this transformation. This is how I'm reading this card. You're poised, you're ready for the transformation. Up your meditation time. Up your meditation time. What did they say? Up your meditation time, and there was something else. What was the 931? Hold on. 9-3 was up your meditation time, I think. And then 931 said, forgive yourself. Forgive anything that you're holding against yourself. You know, forgive yourself for any times that you think that you were unkind to someone or to yourself or whatever. Just forgive yourself. So up your meditation and forgive yourself. That's how you achieve this. You're poised and ready. You're poised and ready for this transformation, okay? And this is going to, upping your meditation and forgiving yourself is going to put you, it's going to give you the leg up to step into this new experience of joy, 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 and recognition for the wise person that you are. Okay, so this says forest, muddled, unclear thinking. So this is like you can't see the forest through the trees, right? That's the expression. You can't see the forest through the trees. So what they're saying here is, remember I was saying the balls, there's going to be some that drop away, and that's to clear the way so that you can see the forest through the trees. Okay, so let those balls drop so that you can clear the way, so that you're not focused on anything and everything. You want to get focused on what serves your highest good. And in order to do that, some things have to be cleared. Some trees have to be cleared, and we don't like clearing trees. A lot of times we want to keep all the trees and not clear any, but the forest will naturally clear trees when it needs to, because sometimes if it grows too much and it's too thick and whatever, there's no light getting in for the stuff that needs to grow below, close to the ground to grow. So there'll be a forest fire, or there'll be a huge windstorm or whatever that will clear some trees. So they're saying it's the same with these balls, right? So, and with this tower stuff, whatever is getting cleared, let it get cleared. It's so that you can see the forest through the trees. Okay, so don't worry about those balls that drop as you go through this process. All right, anything else you want me to see, know, feel, hear for this group? They're showing me the 310 now and the 1002. So let's look at the 310 and the 1002. You are one with your higher power. Know that you are loved and supported. Beautiful. And then the 102. Let's see what that says. Take time to know that the stronger your relationship with yourself, the stronger your connections will be with God, angels, and others. That's why they are saying to meditate more. All right? And forgive yourself more. That'll strengthen your relationship with yourself. Meditate and forgive yourself to strengthen your relationship with yourself, because the stronger your relationship with yourself, the stronger your connections will be with God, angels, and others. Okay? So that was the 310. Was that the 310 in the 102? Yeah. Okay, now they're showing me the 910. The 910, okay, let's see what that says. Hold on. You are aligning your energy system with God and the cosmos. Stay light and full of playfulness. That's this card. As this will keep your vibration high. So beautiful. I just saw 4334. 4334. That is a number we need to look up. Okay, 4334. Let me look that one up over here. 4334. So 4334. Bear with me while I'm looking it up. It says the path to a progressive future. So this is what they're giving you guidance for. The path to a progressive future. Okay? You can build a solid foundation to your future with this guidance. So cool. So cool. All right. And then, so that was what were we looking at? The 910. They want me to look at the 106. The 106. They hide a lot of numbers in these spreads. 106. In order to move forward, you are being guided to cut all cords that are binding you to the situations of the past. There you go. So cut all cords binding you to the situations of the past. And that's through forgiveness. That's how you cut those cords. You forgive and you let it go. And if you don't cut those cords, there's gonna be a windstorm or a forest fire to clear the way. The balls are gonna drop no matter what. So, but if you cut the cords through forgiveness and letting it go, this will be a lot easier. Okay? So, they're just letting you know. I feel like they're putting you on blast, is how someone might, that's what I'm hearing. We're putting you on blast. I don't know who that is, who talks like that in your world, but that's what I'm hearing. I don't know anyone in my world that talks like that, but that's what I'm hearing. So, all right, what else do you want to show me in these cards? The 103. Okay, 103. Know that God sees you as a divine and worthy child of light. Beautiful. And the 109. Know that the divine is within you. Your angels are focusing on your holiness. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, now they want me to see the 610 and the 210. 610. Your energy is being aligned with God's and your soul's purpose. You are doing the right thing and following the right path. And then 210. God and angels are welcoming you back to your truth. You are reconnecting with the pathway that is right for you. Amazing. So this is all about the path that is going to lead you to your best life. All right. So up your meditation, forgive yourself, let go of the past, and that's your path forward. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye-bye now.